Welcome back to the Daily Lift. Solomon says in Proverbs 4:7 that in all you're getting, get understanding. He's saying here, if you're going to focus on anything in this life, if you're going to progress and grow, if you're going to choose to accumulate and amass anything here, make sure that understanding is a big part of that. And the Bible teaches us that seeking out wisdom and gaining understanding is a most valuable objective here while we're on earth. And we should value wisdom and understanding over all material wealth. This means that we should be spending a fair amount of time attaining and gaining wisdom and understanding more and more. If this is the case, how? How do we get wisdom? How do we gain understanding? I believe that there is no one right answer for this because wisdom can be had in so many ways. The Bible lays out so many paths, but one of those paths are laid out in Psalm 90, verse 12. And the psalmist says, "So teach us to number our days so that we may gain a heart of understanding." So when we number our days, we gain wisdom. So what is the psalmist saying here? How does numbering our days equate to gaining a heart of wisdom? This says to me that the wise have a different perspective about life. This says to me that the wise remember that life is short. Each day is a valuable gift. Are we putting first things first? Our most valuable commodity is time, and we don't know how much we have. And so no one on their deathbed, when they're looking back at their life, reflecting on it, says, "Oh, I should have worked a few more hours." It's always the opposite. It's always, "I wish I would have spent more time with my kids. I wish I would have spent more time with my wife and my family. I wish I would have done more to contribute in things that mattered." And so when we are remembering that life is short, we have to remember to love and be loved. This helps us remember that life is a valuable gift that we should not be wasting. It also helps us remember, as the wise remember, to prepare for the inevitable. There's so many things that are going to happen in this life that seem unexpected, that they seem like they are out of our control. And most of the time, they really are, if you really look at it. But there's a lot of things that we can prepare for, such as our expectations, such as our mental fortitude. All of these kind of things can help us prepare for the inevitable. There's obstacles are going to come. What are we going to do about it? We can determine beforehand how we're going to handle and how we're going to respond rather than just reacting. Also, it helps us remember that success doesn't come overnight. When we're preparing for the inevitable, if we want to succeed, and by success, I mean the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. It's the best definition I've ever heard of success. And so if you are wanting to be a teacher, be the best teacher you can be. If you're wanting to be a parent, be the best parent you can be. If you want to be a superstar, whatever it is, be the best at it that you can be and worthily pursue that ideal. But also, we see that certain goals and tasks take time. They take planning and they take execution. Abraham Lincoln is quoted by saying, "Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe." And this is just a testament to planning and preparation for the future success. And also the most invaluable, the most inevitable is the death and judgment that we all will face. It is appointed for every man once to die, and then the judgment. 1 Peter 1:17 tells us, "And if you call on the Father, who without partiality judges according to each one's work, conduct yourselves throughout your time of your stay here in fear." We don't know how much time that we have here on earth before we leave this place, and every day we have is certainly a gift. Are you willing to determine today and each day forward that you won't waste another day? Are you determined to number your days so that you can have a heart of wisdom? So on that last day, we can hear, "Well done, good and faithful servant. Enter into the joy of our Lord." I want to encourage you today, make those moments count. Number your days, and as always, go lift somebody up.